He's the definition of don't stop believing. It's the winner of AGT season 19, Richard Goodall. Congratulations.
Hi, how are you?
I am doing great. Oh my God. First off, what an amazing week for you. Congratulations on your wedding. Amazing.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
Very surreal, extreme surreal. I mean, I couldn't have dreamed up this week at all. Everything that's happened to me, never.
Yeah, it's so special, and your journey has been really, really incredible to watch. What does it mean to you to be the winner of America's Got Talent?
I know most people would say it means the world to me, and it really does. But to be honest with you, it really hasn't hit me yet. You know, I mean, I've got people in Indiana. I've noticed a lot more, but over here in California, I'm just starting to trickle people. You know, oh, hey, you're him. I was in Ralph's the other night, and the security guard stopped me. And I thought, oh crap, what'd I do? And he goes, hey. And I go, yeah. He goes, you're on that show. And I was like, oh, good. I didn't do anything wrong. So
that's yeah, a kind of a cool thing.
This whole experience has just been amazing.
Let's talk about the community of Terre Haute, Indiana. What has their reaction been to your rise to stardom? I'm sure they're incredibly proud.
Extremely proud. I mean, in our past, we were more known for like Larry Bird. He played college basketball, and he was in the big dance back in the day. And he actually has a museum there with a big statue of him outside our civic center. And then, so now, Terre Haute's just blowing up because I guess they needed something new, like a singing janitor.
I love that. Well, you really do have such an inspiring story. How does it feel that you've touched so many people, that you've gotten to live out your dream in such a beautifully public way?
I mean, it feels awesome to me. I think just me, my job, and the way I look, I'm not, you can just tell by looking at me, I'm not fancy. There's nothing fancy about me. And it's an honor for me to see that, that people have gravitated towards me and what talent I've got. So, I just make do with what I've got. And I'm very, very grateful.
You have inspired so many people, but what inspired you to share your voice with the world? What was the moment you're like, you know what? The kids have heard it. I want the world to know it.
Well, it's just like the video that started all this. I don't know if you've seen that. Singing to the kids, which I did every single year for 23 years, except for the COVID years. It was very organic, the video was. When Journey and Steve Perry seen it at like 3 million views, and then it blew up, everything that has happened to me has been very organic. There's been nothing that was orchestrated. 2 years later, AGT sees me, and I try out, and you go through the Zoom calls, and you do your stories, and for whatever reason, you don't choose TV. TV chooses you, and so then I get out there and I sing, the biggest song in the world. It was voted the biggest song in the world a week before I flew out. And then that was the song that I was supposed to sing, no pressure there. Let's just add that on top of, singing in front of 4, wonderful celebrity judges. I mean, yeah. And just to know that I'm the people's choice. I mean, you can tell by looking at me, I'm just a regular person. You could see me shopping at Ralph's or Kroger, waiting at the bus stop, and you wouldn't think two things about me. I just scream just a regular normal person.
Surely there was an inkling that you would probably get the blessing of the judges to go through, but it all started with the golden buzzer from Heidi. And from there, you just shared all these amazing musical moments. What was the biggest takeaway from being on this show? What was the process like?
Well, I didn't. I all four times I didn't have any expectations. The golden buzzer was an awesome byproduct of it because I'd never been on a plane and never been west of Missouri, and the fact that I had no expectations. I was just going to fly out there, sing a song, and fly home. And then I get the golden buzzer, and then I move on to the quarterfinals. So I have to make another plane trip that I never. I mean, I'm this whole time, this whole journey, this whole journey on AGT has been just amazing through each and every moment. And through each and every moment, I have learned something from every single one of the people that not just are in front of the camera, but there's so many amazing people that are behind the camera that gave me so much love and attention and wisdom, stuff that they know. And so I'm absorbing it like a sponge. And it's an honor. It's an absolute honor to know that people have gravitated towards me and, you know, who I am.
Let's talk Journey. What is it about the iconic band and their music that means so much to you?
Well, let's just take the song that got me to where I am. It's a mantra. It's telling people that, you know, no matter what is going on in your life and you don't have money to pay this bill or that bill, don't stop believing, you know. And I scream that person. I'm a regular, you know, basically 9 to 5 job, Monday through Friday. I'm living from paycheck to paycheck, and then all of a sudden, you know, I'm on the biggest stage in the world. Don't Stop Believing says that, you know, you don't stop believing. It means what it says. When I told Simon that the song spoke for itself, it literally does. It gives you that idea, that promise that you know, something different's on the horizon if you're willing to just calm down and, you know, not everything in this world is worth flipping out over. Faithfully, the second song I sang of Journeys is a love song. I gravitated towards that because of Ange. She's introverted where I'm an extrovert, and she's had to go through a lot of stuff. And that song just screams, you know, hey, I'm out on the road, and you know, I love you faithfully, no matter where I'm at or where I'm going or what I'm doing. It was written like that because Jonathan King was on the bus and he wrote it. He was missing his wife and she was missing him. So, and then, you know, all the other songs that are in their catalog that people love, it's either you're clapping your hands or you're swaying to the music, holding your special someone. It just, that music back in the day, and I'm not just talking about Journey, but Journey is, you know, one of the absolute greats. I mean, that music back then, people still go back and reach back towards, and I'm not saying anything bad about today's music. It's just, back then, to me, music had a little bit more substance than, you know, just, you know, the regular stuff you see today.
Who are some of your other favorite artists? What's on your playlist?
My playlist. Well, I mean, I listen to basically everything, with the exception of opera, which I know the best vocalists in the world are operatic. I listen to, if I were just to sit down and listen to music, it would be mostly 80s. But then I had my era where I was in country music competitions and got told no multiple times because I was that overweight guy, and I actually wrote a song called Fluffy. So, you know, the music playlist that I have, I like Christopher Cross. I listened to Kenny Rogers. I listened to country music, and I was in a Southern gospel group for 2 different ones for about 8 years. And so I have my gospel roots too. But, just to sit down and listen to music, it would be, the Lionel Richie's 38 Specials, Journey, Foreigner, Boston definitely is one of the top ones. I could just listen to Boston, all evening and not bat an eye and still be singing the songs. So
I love that.
My playlist is also varied because I've had a lot of varied times in my life.
Howie said and predicted you sang yourself to $1 million. Has it sunk in? You won $1 million.
No, it has not sunk in yet. But Ange and I have sat down and talked, and we have a financial plan in place. We're going to get us our house and washer and dryer, and but also invest some of the money and be smart about everything.
Absolutely. And I hope amazing honeymoon is planned as well.
Well, this was one of the honeymoons, yes. But it was incorporated with it for a reason because it was just time for us to, show each other how much we love each other.
That's so amazing. What is your advice to that shy person watching at home who might be afraid to share their talent?
Yeah, I've said it before. Don't stop believing. But if you keep doing things over and over and over again, mine started at karaoke. Back when I did karaoke, it was Pioneer Records, and they were like a 33 and a third album, and they had videos with them. If you go onto YouTube and just punch in Pioneer karaoke, they'll pop up, and they have little videos that go with these karaoke songs. Not like today where you just have a blue or purple screen in the back. So yeah,
I love that. Well, this was an amazing dream, but what's the next big dream for you?
A home, but honestly, the sky's the limit. Andrew and I are going to just seeing what comes our way, and then put our heads together and see what's best for us. So yeah, the sky's the limit. I mean, we're here to listen to what's coming our way, and also thinking about us as a couple.
I love that. That is so amazing. Your story is incredible. Congratulations, a well-deserved victory.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting. This was really an honor getting to chat with you and meet you.
And thank you.